Welcome back to the Crazy Viking Cooks in Mexico. I know it's been a little bit of time since our last adventure, but tonight we're doing panko Parmesan crusted chicken on a Chile Poblano Tequila fettuccine. It's actually quite simple to make and shouldn't take long, but instead of my traditional scotch, tonight I'm drinking tequila because we're in Mexico and the dish calls for tequila. Okay, so I started with 2 eggs beaten. That gets poured over 4 fillets of chicken, which, oh, I forgot to make the panko mix first. Hold on. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay, so the seasoning itself is about a cup of panko, which is already in here. We have a half cup of shredded Parmesan cheese, which goes in here. We're going to add some garlic powder. I like a lot of garlic. You can season to taste. Whoa, whoops, whoopsie. We're also going to add some seasoning salt, or salt, sea salt. And some oregano. Oh, that's the Parmesan cheese. Sorry, oregano. Oregano. Where'd the oregano go? Ah, here it is. Here's the oregano. So we add a little bit of oregano in there, and then we mix that all up. And that's going to be the coating for the chicken. And on the stove, I have a skillet that has been preheated, and it has just basically some canola oil on it. And so now I'm going to take the chicken. The skillet's only big enough for probably 2 pieces at a time, so we'll do that. But we've got it coated in the egg, which will help the panko stick to it. We're going to take the chicken and we're going to season it up, and then we're going to put it in the frying pan. Take another piece, season it up. So there we go. It's been wonderful weather down here, so we're really enjoying it. The next cooking meal you see may actually occur from Vancouver, but for the time being, we're doing it here. So we let that chicken cook. It won't take long. I'd say 2 to 3 minutes aside. We'll flip it over, and we'll be back to you shortly. All right, so the chicken is almost done, and we're going to be putting it on fettuccine pasta, which I'm throwing in the hot water now. So hopefully we have enough. Maybe I'm going to add a little bit more just in case. There we go. Now we're sure we have enough. So one of the ingredients for the sauce is actually Campbell's soup, Chile Poblano soup. That will be part of the sauce for the pasta. And the other is we're going to be adding some tequila. So it could be called drunken chicken or tequila poblano chicken, whatever you want to call it. So once the pasta is done, the chicken looks almost done. It's probably got a couple of more minutes left. And then we'll pull it off, and we'll set it aside for a few minutes while the pasta finishes, and then we will do the sauce and the tequila. In the interim, I'm going to take a quick sip of tequila on the rocks, a change from my scotch on the rocks. And don't forget to subscribe, like it, and give me the likey finger, and check out the other recipes that I have on the show. Okay, we're back. The pasta is ready. All we have to do now is make the sauce. So we're going to strain the pasta, and while that's draining, in the hot pan, we're going to take the Chile Poblano soup from Campbell's. We're going to take a liberal amount of that, probably about half of the can. Whoa, that looks good. And we're going to heat it up. We're going to add, sorry, I should have had a spoon plate. We're going to add some butter. We're going to add some tequila. That should be enough. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese. We're going to add some salt and pepper. We're going to mix it all about. Do the hokey pokey. Just to heat up the sauce. Wow, there's a lot of tequila in here. Hope it doesn't blow up like the blue cheese pasta dish. We could probably flambe it. But it looks delicious and it smells delicious. And poblano, by the way, is a fairly mild chili. A lot of times when we cook poblano, what we'll do is we'll roast it in the oven, and then we'll put it in a paper bag to let it sweat. And then you peel the outside of the poblano pepper and use the inside. Cheers, here's to tequila. Okay, the sauce is ready. We're putting in the pasta. We're going to incorporate it. And it smells absolutely delicious. It's going to taste amazing. I'll tell you, this whole dish pulls together in about 20 minutes. So it's you can look amazing to your guests, and it's not a lot of work. I started this, it's about 7 o'clock where I am. And I started the whole process just after 6:30. So now I'm going to take the pasta and put it on our serving dish. Yum. Well, got some remnants here. Can't let the pasta get away. All right. And now, turn off the stove. And we put the chicken on top of the pasta. Excuse the fingers. Voila, it's done. Doesn't that look beautiful? You're going to enjoy more chicken. All right, more chicken. I'm saving that last piece for me. Sip of tequila. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other channels, and also send the likey finger. And I'm going to sprinkle with the reminder of my beautiful assistant slash wife, little Parmesan cheese on the top. All right, buon provecho.